Yeah?
Yeah, it's a bit sore, but I'll take it easy.
Alright. We'll
Test it out. Yeah.
Then again, we'll do the other way now. Yeah, one more time on that. Just a 70% run to the open straight back. And another 70. And again. Good again. You guys feeling okay? Do we need to do anything else?
I'll probably do it in the rooms.
Yeah.
splitter? I've got one. You got one, have you? Yeah, I've got a splitter. I've got a start. Is that your headset then? What did you say? Thank you, mate. Beautiful. I'm Dan, anyway. Testing 1 2 1 2.
Sorry, I thought it was on. Sorry. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 1 2. match here. Not yet. Well, it's a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Round 5 Dockerty Cup / Australia Cup match here at Larissa Reserve as the North Sunshine Eagles take on the Western Suburbs in what is going to be an almighty Western Suburbs clash here between the two sides. My name is Alex Tifkarowski, and joining me in the commentary box tonight is Dan Lonergan. Dan, welcome to you, and what a cracker of a game we're going to have here.
Looking forward to it, Alex. It is a local rival, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or the local rivalry with, of course, Western Suburbs, not too far away in West Sunshine. And we're here at beautiful Larissa Reserve. A little bit of rain around. Looking forward to what should be a good contest. Two teams that have been okay, I suppose, throughout the season. When I say okay, Northern Eagles have been pretty good. North Sunshine Eagles have been pretty good. And Western Suburbs could improve a little bit, of course, in State League 1. But it's all about the Dockerty Cup tonight. They've sort of been getting in by the skin of their teeth in their two matches so far. Western Suburbs, they won one game, of course, on penalties, had another narrow win, and it was a terrific game of football, wasn't it? 5-4 for the North Sunshine Eagles to get over the line. So if we get a game like that tonight, it'll be an absolute ripper.
Well, they're riding a wave here. The North Sunshine Eagles, they won, as you said, in a 9-goal thriller on the weekend. They had a massive win over Brunswick Juventus to lead the top of the VPL2 table, so they'll be looking for their good form. But the visitors, Western Suburbs, as you mentioned, Dan, they're coming off a big 1-0 win against Plenty Valley Lions in the Round 4 clash. Unfortunately, over the weekend, they come off a 4-2 loss against Upfield in the State League 1 Northwest, so the Western Suburbs are up against that informed side tonight. The rain has shied away. We did have a bit of a sprinkle, but conditions are perfect here for football tonight, Dan.
It is Melbourne, so just wait a minute, Alex, and I reckon it'll come back. It's been one of those days today where there's been a bit of mizzly rain hanging around. The ground looks absolutely sensational, Mick. And I love these grounds that are tucked away. Some might say, and dare I say it for all the people listening to us in the Western Suburbs who live in the Sunshine area, in the middle of nowhere, which is a great thing. It's quiet, and all of a sudden you see this magnificent football stadium out of nowhere with the lights blaring. I just think it's a terrific setup, and we're just looking forward to what should be a wonderful game of footy. This, of course, Western Suburbs is the home of the great Ange Postecoglou. He played here, he started his coaching journey here, so they've got a very rich history, and we know that North Sunshine Eagles also have a very rich history as well. So we're just looking forward to seeing what these two teams can bring tonight.
Well, luckily for Ange, we are coming to you live via Facebook and YouTube, so make sure you give the boys plenty of support, and we can't thank Football Victoria for putting on display. The equation is very simple. A win here and you go into round 6 and you could draw the big dogs in the NPL Victoria or maybe even in interstate, Dan. That could be a good road trip for either of these two sides.
Oh, absolutely. And I think at the end of the day, they would love that opportunity because it's all about bonding. It's all about, I suppose, plying your trade against the best. If you look at some of the players that are playing tonight, they've got terrific football pedigree behind them. Skapetis and Harry Maratzis have played a lot of football, of course, involved with these teams tonight. So if you get an opportunity to go into state, there is a chance to obviously play some good teams and, as I mentioned, increase that bonding experience. So there's plenty to play for. You want to go as deep as you can. I know there's a lot of football that you play this time of the year if you keep progressing in this competition as well as your Saturday competition. But I think at the end of the day, it's a wonderful experience for everyone.
Speaking of the experience, the players are about to walk out here. We'll go through the lineups here. We'll start off with the home side, North Sunshine Eagles. Number 2 is Aiden Saduku. Number 4, Dion Saduku. Number 7, Yusuf Karadag. Number 9 is Red Sarakeh. Number 16 is Adam Adovic. Number 20 is Farah. In goals is Josh Mikach. Number 28 is Dion Muthari. Number 3, Daniel Jaffarai. Number 18, Michael Nguyen. And number 38 is Leon Yeka. And for Western Suburbs, Stan?
The Western Suburbs team, well, going from number order, Christopher Iakovu is the sub. He's the sub-goalkeeper. Juan Sebastian Londo Diaz will start. Louis Paoloza is the captain. Yasser Carrasco. Petros Skapetis, who I mentioned, has been at 9 clubs and 2 A-League teams. Dimitri Hatzimoriadis, a very important player. John Heron, one of the subs. Nikitas Yakovu, Adam Acosta, number 12, Christian Skerry, number 19, Frano Sarek, number 22, Adam Malovic, 24, Toshiro Tatsuzuki, number 25, and Savas Thalios, one of the subs, 27. Number 6 is Damian Rastasic, and also number 17, Goran Petrovski, and two of the other subs, 23, Daniel Stonewall, and also Adam Malovic. So looking forward to what should be a good contest. The fact that they've got Skapetis and Hatzi Maratis in their team for Western Suburbs, as we mentioned, Alex, does give them a fair bit of experience.
It does indeed, and that experience will be valuable tonight. The North Sunshine Eagles playing in their red and black strip with easy numbers to see, while Western Suburbs playing in their all-white strip there, so can't get the colours mixed up. As you said, we're here at Larissa Reserve. It is a beautiful night here for football. The pitch is looking marvellous. The lights are on. You couldn't ask for anything more here than a very good game of football, and both sides are eager to move into round 6.
And of course, if we're level at the end of regular time, 15 minutes of extra time.
Yep.
If we're still level, we go into what I love it. I know you're a great football fan. I'd love your view on it too. I love the penalty shootout.
Oh, the penalty shootout
love it.
It separates the men from the boys, as they say, and it's really who can hold it together after almost 2 hours of football. And players have their final chats, captains giving their final instruction, coaches have given their final advice, and are ready to kick off, and it'll be what looks like the home side to get us underway here.
Oh, I love Farrar. Farrar, look at those pink boots right in front of us here.
Can't miss him.
Cannot miss him. Tatsuzuki is right near him as well. Hatzi Maratis, obviously one of the key midfielders for the Western Suburbs team.
So it'll be the home side get us underway. Going forward is Sarake. He'll be a player that Western Suburbs have to be careful of. As in the middle of the park now, we see Adovic plays it into his captain. No pressure from the forwards. As Sudoku given away cheaply there. Western Suburbs now enjoying a bit of possession. A strong challenge in the middle, but comes away with it is Muthari. Coming in the centre of the park, he switches it out wide to Farrar. Farrar. So good they named him twice. Lovely ball down the line. It's a bit of a scramble there. Sarek makes a big save. The follow-up. And he sends that one into someone's backyard. And good start here for North Sunshine, Dan.
Absolutely. So the ball's come back. If they go into someone's backyard, do they stay there? I know the very famous St Peter's School in South Australia, there's been a lot of cricket balls that were lost in the late great Sir Donald Bradman's backyard. He was never very happy to give them back, but his lovely wife Jess used to always return those cricket balls. Hopefully those balls will come back. You're right. As I said a bit earlier, you've got the backyards backing on to this ground here, Larissa Reserve. So Western Suburbs having to defend straight away.
As Sarek sends it forward. Falls for the Eagles. Trying to play some quick movements as the Suburbs have to go all the way back to front of Sarek. He sends it out wide to the right-hand side. Oh, it's missed by everyone. It's a quick running here from Takazaki. But getting in the way is Aiden Sudoku. A bit to go short here. Plenty of red shirts in support. Just a heavy touch that time from Jafaraj. Forcing a turnover and a chance for Diaz to bring it in. Diaz looks for a long throw. Looking for Ayakovu. And it will be a corner here, Dan, for Western Suburbs, so first chance at a set play here.
Yes, it's interesting because they've hardly probably had a decent possession, Alex, have they, to get it inside their attacking half, and they do get a very important corner in the opening couple of minutes. Looking for a better way to describe it, the car park end. So if they can get it deep, they've only got one player right on the edge of the 6-yard box. A lot of red and black shirts on the edge of that 6-yard box, and they headed away from a swirling ball. Another opportunity, again headed by the defence of the Eagles. A bit of nodding again inside the 18-yard area. Again, the defence pretty good from the North Sunshine Eagles, as they've got some work to do to try and clear it, and they do. They lob it wide and long, and it'll be a Western Suburbs ball inside their attacking half. 0-0, opening few minutes here of the Dockerty Cup.
Chance for the Suburbs to start attacking a bit more. Ball headed up in the air from Sadiku, the captain. Strong challenges early on. Players just making sure of it. They switch it out wide to Farah now. Bit of space on the left-hand side here. Jaffaraj offering support. Tries to put a through ball in, but too direct as they get it back once again. This time for Adovic. In the middle. Got plenty of time to turn. That time was Yeka. Cutting that challenge out was Takazaki, as Jaffaraj will bring it back into play.
With a lot more possession so far, Alex.
Yeah.
A lot more possession.
Farah causing a bit of havoc on this left-hand side as Sunshine get it back again. They go wide this time. Looking for that overlapping run. Sarakir now, the danger man. The cross comes in, it's high, but Sarik will gobble that one up easily, and a chance to just settle the nerves a bit, Dan.
Just a little bit. He's had a couple of touches so far, the goalkeeper, Sarik. He will drive it long. It's an awkward-looking ball. Almost at halfway. It's headed away by the Eagles, but one down. Takasaki will receive out on the right-hand side now for Western Suburbs. Two opponents confronting him. He's under pressure. He gets around a couple, can't get around a second, and then good defence to come across his bows and put it over the sideline. And that is very, very good defence by the North Sunshine Eagles.
Captain there, Aiden Sadiku, making a last-ditch effort there as
he did a good job then, Sadiku.
Takazaki was twisting and turning, causing a bit of havoc for the defence.
Well, he beat a couple inside the 18-yard area. So, Sadiku in the last line of defence. It's Twin Dion playing tonight as well. Sharing it still inside the 18-yard area. Gets it out wide now. Kicking into bodies. Turned over. Jaffaraj. Tasaki. Sadiku again a bit heavy with his possession. To Jaffaraj. Farah comes down to offer some support. And will be an opportunity for Londondo Diaz. Long throw inside the 18-yard area. Headed away by Dion Saduku. And again, the defence is there, looking to try and combine. Xheka. He goes back, nice little back heel. They'll bring it out in the direction of Farah. Farah's nearly at halfway in front of our commentary position in the scaffolding. He's got a player running for him out on the left-hand side. They're looking to try and draw. Have to go back. It was a back heel. Where was that intended for? Maybe Jaffaraj, but he didn't know where he was. And he comes in and makes a lovely save by putting it over the sideline after he mucked up originally. That, of course, is Red, who gave that great run down the left-hand side and then went for a pass to no one in particular, and then had to make sure that he put it over the sideline to ensure his team didn't get themselves into trouble. But they've given away possession. It's still 0-0. Western Suburbs, though, deep in their defensive half.
Good pressure there from North Sunshine as Farah forcing a turnover here. Jaffaraj to bring it in. Goes short. Looking to play quick 1-2 football here. Farah getting off the challenge there. Referee waves him on. Good movement here from Western Suburbs. As a chance for Carrasco. Finds Rastokic. They have to go wide that time, but just a tad too wide. And the pressure from North Sunshine at the moment is just immense. Trying to get that ball back.
They're pressing up, aren't they? And they're just making it hard for the Western Suburbs team to put passes together in their defensive half. Hence why they're camped in there at the moment. Even though it's just as obviously North Sunshine Eagles go back. Sadiku, the captain. He's got Jaffaraj in front of us here if he wants to go wide down the left-hand side, and Farah a bit further on. combines with his twin, who will go wide now in the direction of Farrar. Farrar doesn't have enough on it. Defended away by Western Suburbs. Nakasaki just got a little foot on that as he was trying to get a pass out there. Jaffaraj, he'll go back now inside the defensive half only momentarily. There's the captain. Sadaku again gets to the middle of the park. Zeka, he goes back now towards Dion Sadaku and now Aiden Sadaku. Sadaku will go for a through ball. Again, good defence by Western Suburbs. Player was shoved down and they've given away the ball. North Sunshine Eagles, favour of Western Suburbs.
Strong challenge that time from Adovic. Referee just calling the ball back there.
Yep.
As Rostokic wanted to move it along quickly. So a chance for Western Suburbs to settle down a little bit here as Paloza plays it in short to Diaz, looks for the line. Jaffaraj just taking a touch there. One back now, chance for Suburb. Good movements here. Quick moving here from Hatzamaratis. Can go wide again, he does. He finds Iakovu, whips in across here, it's too deep. Head of the way, falling behind here. The shot comes in. It's a good save. That time by Josh Mikac. Well, might have just hit the side of the post there, looks like it. Has indeed.
Yeah, well, you're right. I think he got a hand on that, and then the even the crossbar of the side post got involved.
So early warning sign there from the Suburbs saying they're not out of it as yet. They're still holding on. They go back. Deep ball in here. Sadiku gets out of trouble. Lovely ball over the top now. Chance for Farrar. Farrar. He's onside. Streaming for the back post. He puts a deep ball in. Second chance here for Sunshine. Too many white shirts around. Farrar gets cleaned up. Referee waves him on. No chance of a penalty there.
No chance.
As Western Suburb breathe a sigh of relief as eventually it's cleared. Not the greatest of clearances. North Sunshine win it back again, but some cheap turnovers here from both sides. Good move there from Karadag. Out wide. Looking for options. Azarovic. Jaffaraj will look wide to Farrar. Farrar's been dangerous early on. Looks to take his man on. Pumps the brakes. Still going forward. Whips in across. Headed away and it'll be a corner.
He's dangerous, isn't he? As you said, Farrar. It was good defence, though, by Western Suburbs. Diaz to stay goal side, meaning Farrar had to sort of work his way through then. And he was just on the edge of the 18-yard area, goal side, Diaz, and Farrar wasn't able to get enough curl on the shot. It was defended nicely for a corner by the Western Suburbs defence. Deep ball. Oh, gee, he got up very, very high. Good attempt to try and put that through. Atkovic for the North Sunshine Eagles, and he was almost in the road, and in the end the ref has given a free against him for impeding the effort of the goalkeeper to try and take that cleanly. But he wasn't far away, though, right next to each other in the 6-yard box. Nearly turned over. Takasaki has 2 to beat. It's been a little bit of an issue for Western Suburbs so far. 2-on-1 against in a number of the ground ball contests. It's over the sideline, and Jefferaj will go back now. Atkovic has it inside the defensive half. He will go to the centre back. And they go wide now. Dion Sadaku. Oh, that's a poor ball. Luckily it's cleaned up at the back by Mikak, the goalkeeper. Aiden Sadaku now to Farrar. Farrar, one of the playmakers. Here's our man Red. Red goes back nicely. Askovic has it inside the defensive half. Shares it across the park. They go from the left side to the right side. Zeka now with a through ball. Lobbing ball. No one on the end of it. A harmless result really for the Western Suburbs team. Aimlessly goes over the byline. No score as yet.
Yeah, just picked the wrong pass that time there. Gave a chance for Suburbs to get back in position now. Finding life a little bit difficult to string a couple of passes together as North Sunshine gang tackle their opponents, as Sarik now to send it out. This time gets a good connection. Karadag getting the last touch. It's flicked on here. Sadiku gets in the way. They switch it out to the left-hand side of Farah. He's been busy early on. Lovely ball in the middle now. Chance for North Sunshine. Just lost it the last second. Here's our man, Takazaki. He's just finding it really difficult on this right-hand side for him.
We've got a man on each side.
Yeah,
Haven't we?
he can't get it. As soon as he thinks he's around someone, he's got another player next to him. As chance here for Adovic. He'll go back to Sadiku. North Sunshine happy to go from one flank to another, forcing Western Suburbs out of position. There's Muthari. It's been busy. Just feel like there's not another dangerous pass there, but Sadiku's there to clean up. You feel like, Dan, just there's probably one chance in it for Western Suburbs and they have to take it.
They do, and they almost did, of course. That good save by Checker went to the top of the crossbar, and that was good news for the North Sunshine Eagles. They've had a lot more of the ball, the Eagles.
Very quick movement here.
Farah. Here's a chance now for a ball inside the 6-yard area. It just goes across the face. It went from one side to the other. It was dangerous. It was along the carpet, and they just couldn't quite get in the 6-yard area to finish that off.
It was that
The
touch
forwards.
there. As Karadag was waiting for it.
He was there, wasn't he? But it just had too much on it.
Saraket now comes over to whip a ball in. Chance for North Sunshine.
Mutari's pass was good. It just had a little bit on it.
Cross comes in. It's headed away. Chance now for Yeka. Gains a bit of ground, but they maintain position here, North Sunshine. Sadiku. They force it out wide to the right-hand side, where initially started from. Good overlapping run here. Looking for a cross. The challenge came through. Good defensive work here by Western Suburbs. Not out of trouble as yet. Putting himself in a deep spot there. They get out. Hudson Maratis won't get there in time. But it will be a throw. It just seems like every single time they lose the ball, North Sunshine down, they get it back very quickly and force the turnovers from Western Suburbs.
Well, they've had a lot more of the possession so far. In the first 15 minutes, the throw goes over the top of the defence of Western Suburbs. They've got some work to get back on now. Again, good play by North Sunshine to form the wall on the edge of the 18-yard area. Farah. Takasaki did well to whip that from him. Gets it into the middle of the park. Trying to clear it, not able to. And again, they have the numbers back. Combining nicely. Jaffaraj and the two Sudoku brothers, Aiden and Dion. It was Aiden to Dion. And now comes back from Akovic. And they just share it across the field from one side to the other. And Dion Sadiku goes in short to Zeka. And inside the defensive half, and they press back now, Western Suburbs. Inside their defensive half. As again, the two Sadiku brothers doing what they would have done in the backyard, just waxing and waning and sharing the ball as it goes back to them and they get it once more. Little ball at close quarters, Mutari. Akovic. And now Aiden Sadiku, and they're getting a ball on that red. He thinks it was off an opponent's knee, and I think in the end that in their endeavours to try and clear it, Western Suburbs might have put it over the sideline anyway.
Yeah, Diaz that time not taking any chances. News in trouble. Chance now for Farah. Puts it in the middle of the park. Finds Adovic. Back to Sadiku. So North Sunshine happy to hold possession here. Lovely little dummy that time from Muthari. In chance now for real. It looked good off the boot, but looks like it's going to point to one's pointing to a corner, one's pointing to a goal kick. It's eventually a corner here. Sarakir that time just couldn't get a clear-cut chance. We know how dangerous he is.
Could have gone either way.
He could have indeed.
Absolutely could have gone either way with that.
There's a chance now for North Sunshine from another set play here. Look to whip in the cross. It's a good one. It's bouncing around. It's a hot ball, and at the moment someone just shoot, and that's just gone wide. And another chance goes begging for North Sunshine. Poor clearance by Western Suburbs that time down, and they almost paid the price.
Yes, they're just getting caught up, because what the Eagles are very good at is they're pressing, keeping the ball within their attacking half, and even within the 18-yard area. They're just sort of panicking a little bit, Western Suburbs. They had that one decent shot, which they weren't able to put away. And you're right, I think when they get the ball deep and in a scoring opportunity, they've got to try and take their chances. Easier said than done in this game, as we know. Here's Takasaki. Takasaki may have brought his opponent down, then Jeff Farage. And Farah, lovely touch, you're right. And he pinched it from his opponent, gets it out to Mathari. Mathari down the left-hand side to Red, but Red was offside. Not by much, but he was offside. And it will be a Western Suburbs ball. They go back now. Inside the 18-yard area of the goalkeeper. Bring it out the left-hand side. Again, good defence by the North Sunshine Eagles right on halfway. They've got an opportunity now to try and get it in the direction. Kaladaj kicks into bodies. Turned over Takasaki. Once more, he's got a couple of opponents around him. They need more support, Western Suburbs. That's a better ball, but a terrific challenge. Oh, the captain, Sadako, leading from the front. Good ball out wide now. Kalajaj finds Farah gets it back again. Two opponents putting pressure. He gets it towards the edge of the 18-yard area. It's defended limply by Western Suburbs, and they clear it, but again over the sideline. And once more they lose possession, Alex.
Yeah, they do, and Farah, he's causing havoc on this left-hand side. They cannot contain him as Aiden Sadiku allows that one to drop. Now Jafaraj to bring it in for North Sunshine. Goes short to Farah. Jafaraj. Just finding extra men all over the pitch at the moment, North Sunshine. As Yeka. Oh, it's given away now. Chance for Hudson Maratis. He's got to open up the body now. Gets around one. Still going. Mitch Hudson Maratis looked to pull the trigger there, but just had enough time there as Farah now looks up. Looking to take his man one-on-one. Just got the touch at the moment. As cutting in is Muthari. And it will be a Western Suburbs ball right in front of us as Diaz to bring it in. Quick throw. Nice touch of the hand there, but referee waves him on. This Adovic has 2 to beat. I'll go back to Mikac. Hasn't had a lot to do so far in the first half, but Western Suburbs just finding it really difficult as Karadag now. Simple football here from North Sunshine. They're not really doing anything extra special, just the basics, but they're doing it well, and it's causing havoc as they go long over the top. Not sure who was that to, as Diaz really gave it away there, Dan.
Well, he knew as soon as he drove that in that he had just given that away. That's been their issue so far. Jafaraj. Long ball, Akovic to the right-hand side. Kaladar couldn't get there. To ground level, Rastovic tries to win it back now. Again, another turnover in the middle of the park. Kaladar, good defence. And they've got numbers at the back. Diaz will receive. Takasaki does well to arrive. Almost a turnover. And that goes right across the pitch from one side to the other. And once more, some wayward disposal from Western Suburbs when they turn it over once more.
Rastovic.
And the player that turned that over was, yes, you're right, Rastasic.
Ball over the top there. Frano Saric has to header it out as a chance. As Western Suburbs now finding it really difficult to hold on possession now as chance they switch it out to the right-hand side, falling over Takazaki now. Good chances one-on-one. Still going Takazaki now. Can he square it? Good chance, and it's gone in! And Toshiro Takazaki gets the opener for Western Suburbs.
Wow.
Good finish in the end. Mick Hatch got a hand to it, but didn't have enough behind him, and a good goal in the end, Dan.
Well, they got caught out. I mean, we did say we felt the trend of the game so far was that North Sunshine Eagles were monopolising possession. It was just their last kick, I suppose, or last disposal inside the final third. The 18-yard area was letting them down a bit. And if they could get some space, and Takasaki was one of those, he needed a bit more support, they might be able to score, and they had one close chance, and they've got it on the second opportunity. So they'd be disappointed, North Sunshine Eagles. Complete domination, but that's football. You can be dominating a team and not get the reward, and you can be dominated and get the reward, as we've seen with Western Suburbs. As Farrar heads it back in on the restart. Takasaki, the goal scorer, gets it in close again. Player was brought down, I thought. Akovic may have given one away for North Sunshine Eagles. Trying to get hold of it, Hatsi Maradas, but he had two opponents who do well to win it back now for North Sunshine Eagles. Jekka. Jaffaraj.
Lovely ball there from Saraket.
Yep, very good ball down on the left-hand side. From Red towards Farrar. Good defence, though, in the far post. Out in the 6-yard area. Again, they've got to try and clear it in the 18-yard penalty area as well. And they're under extreme pressure, Western Suburbs, as they get their numbers inside the attacking half from North Sunshine Eagles. Head out to the right-hand side, but they want that ball to go over the byline. There's a bit of pushing and shoving, and Western Suburbs get what they need at the moment. As a couple of defenders go across, there might be a yellow card given here, certainly a warning. They go over and they push and shove with the North Sunshine Eagles, who are involved in that initial exchange.
Well, the referee's trying to get it under control here, as nothing too serious at the moment. Karadag is not too happy at all. And the referee surely is going to have to just have a bit of a talking to. We'll call over the captain and just let him know to cool things down. It's been a very good game so far.
What do you think Western Suburbs will do now? You think they'll park the bus, or is it way too early?
I hope they don't, to be honest, because we've got almost a good 70-odd minutes to go. I think they'll be selective in their attacking, as they have been in the opening 20-odd minutes there, Dan, but they have to put the game away. They can't afford to just sit back on a 1-0 result. North Sunshine have far too much power, class in them to just let them do that. So Harry Matkovic is going to have to get his team in order. As Sarik sends it up forward. It's a Karadag wins the header. Saraket, the danger man here, is hugging that byline. Cross comes in, it's taken a deflection. Eventually it's cleared. North Sunshine now really got to hit the go button and go for it now. They can't sit back and wait as they get a chance at a throw. So,
gee, they've lost possession so many times, Western Suburbs, yet they've got the goal. Just a bit of individual brilliance from Takasaki.
Just needed that space, that's all it was.
And it was. He found that space. Because generally he'd had two opponents on him, as we mentioned a bit earlier.
Oh, good tackle there.
Bakasic had it turned over. He again had 2 or 3 opponents around him. Spills out to Jaffaraj now at the left-hand side for Farrar, who is most likely to score. Takasaki's with him. Goes back in board now to Akovic. Akovic now had Jekka, who had to get rid of it in a hurry, right on halfway. Sadaku. Aiden to Dion, from one side of the pitch to the other, in front of the social club rooms. Quite populated here at Larissa Reserve, North Sunshine. Turnover though. Western Eagles have it at halfway. Hatsi Maradas getting involved. Bring it down the left-hand side now. Long ballooning ball. He's onside, on the edge of the 18-yard area. Good effort now, Takasaki. Another header.
Oh.
And, gee, that was open. It went to the left-hand side, and he didn't have it covered then. Mikak, lucky for him, probably didn't quite have enough power on the header, and it just limply rolls across the face. And they dodge a bullet.
Had some righties there, should have really put it away with his experience. And again, it's that Takazaki, who makes that pass, is starting to open up a bit more now as Jafaraj now looks upfield. Farah made the run. Muthari. Sadiku looking for that right-hand side, but nothing is on at the moment. Ball in the middle. Another chance here for North Sunshine is Sarah Kerr trying to get involved and get North Sunshine back on equal terms. It's a good challenge there. No nonsense defending. And it'll be a throw for North Sunshine right in front of their home fans as Karadag wants to quickly take it. Mathari. They get out of trouble here. Sadiku. Jafaraj. Got a bit of space here in front of us. Looks upfield. Plays Farah. Oh, lovely work from Farah. Just has that ball on a string now. Still going. Oh, second challenge. Good run here. Still going Farah. Whips in a low cross. And Sarik will clean that one up. He's exciting to watch, isn't he, Dan?
Oh, he's been outstanding. He needs a bit more support to be on the end of those passes and crosses inside, either deep in the 18-yard area or the 6-yard box. Anyway, they have to go back, Western Suburbs to go forward. High ball towards halfway, still in the defensive half, headed down. Rastovich gets another header, gets it away. Ball's bobbling around, still in midfield, and now Western Suburbs win through Rastovich. That through ball has Dion Sadiku on the goal side, has to get back, kicks into bodies, and again Western Suburbs will give it away deep inside their attacking half.
This is where they need to be careful. Can't turn it over in their defensive half here as Newen goes a long throw. Farah waiting for it here, but getting in the way, Rastokic. Still going forward now. Chance for Rastokic. He fancies a hit. That had enough knot on it. Goes well wide.
Needed more elevation, didn't it?
Yeah, just couldn't get the right connection to the boot. There's Sadiku now. Goes short to Jafaraj. Just hit the halfway mark now. 30 minutes played. Western Suburbs leading 1-0. Water ball. Very lucky there as Sadiku was switched on. Ewan goes into the middle. Just took a deflection there, but there to clean up is Paoloza, the captain. They send it forward. Again, cheap turnovers from both sides. Jafaraj now looks up. Farah wants it wide. Wants to quickly move it along, but stood his ground. Was Diaz. No nonsense defending here. Lovely ball in the chance now. Hudson Maratis. Just played it behind. Got to be careful here. Good work there from Karadag. The challenge came through. One back nicely here. Referee will point at a free kick, and North Sunshine can breathe a sigh of relief.
Can I ask why that one to Farah was not given, and that one there, which to me
very
was
good question.
50-50 as anything, was given?
Very good question, Dan. We're up here. We're not down there.
No,
so,
correct. They do a great job, the refs, but just asking the question.
Yeah.
Sadiku. Jafaraj. Back to Aiden Sadiku, controlling everything. I think the only issue with North Sunshine at the moment is their defenders need to get back a bit when they have to defend and defend stoutly. As we've seen on a couple of occasions, having given one away. Loose ball. Kalajaj tries to get it through and now can, but at the back, Petrovski's there as he clears for the Western Suburbs team. But only momentarily, again, a lot of red shirts forming a wall inside their attacking half, but they turn it over at halfway. A late call. Radicic might get that free, I think.
Looks like he has.
He did roll and maybe make it a little bit worse than it was, but I think it was there.
If they hand out an Oscar award, I'm sure he'll get nominated for it, but referee bought that one as Frano Saric now to bring it back into play. This is where Western Suburbs just need to be careful. Can't take their foot off the pedal now. Saric looking to go long here. There's a bit of a jittery run up there, and he eventually sends it forward. Free header. Lovely work as Saric here, the danger man now. Oh, skips past the challenge.
Brilliant.
He keeps it in. Karadag was waiting for it. Long there. Farah. Nice little touch. Look at the cut back.
Oh!
They had enough on there, but just need to take a bit of pace off it. Looks like it might have taken a deflection.
Yeah, it did. I thought you could sort of hear that in our sound effects, that there was a deflection. And I think that's what forced it to ricochet away. But you're right, maybe needed a little bit more on it as well. So it's going to be another corner kick. They've had a few of these so far, North Sunshine. Sarah Kerr.
Yeah, Sarah Kerr really turning it on there, Dan. You just feel like they need that number 9 in the middle to just for those passes. As cross comes in, it's a good one. Cleared by Western Suburbs. Muthari has to track back. North Sunshine now looking at their options. Farah. Lovely through ball to Karadag. He gets on the end of it now. Looking to cut back in. Puts a cross in. Offside flag is raised.
Ooh. That must have been tight.
Very.
So, opportunity again goes begging for North Sunshine, who are attacking relentlessly. They've only had 2 or 3 moves forward, Western Suburbs, but they scored through Takasaki. Lovely run right in front of us here, down the right-hand side. Sarek will inbound now for Western Suburbs, with his team leading 1-0. Lobbing ball inside the attacking half. Nice header for Farah. Farah has been outstanding for the Eagles so far. May go out, but it's kept alive by the defensive Western Suburbs. Headed away by Sadaku again. Going after it, but missing it. Jeka. Player goes down. Did he make contact? He must have just made contact as Jeka was going one way and opponent was going the other. He goes to ground and they continue on, and now the challenge is rather dangerous on that occasion from North Sunshine Eagles.
Looks like Michael Nguyen getting in the books there.
Yep. Fair enough too. He virtually tunnelled his opponent, didn't he?
Well, then the winner of this game will play Avondale. So, an almighty challenge for either of these 2 sides. Can Western
Last year's
Suburbs,
premiers, of course, in the NPL. They were outstanding, weren't they?
can the Western Suburbs do the unthinkable and topple off the champions? But they've got to get through this game first. There's a big opportunity here from a free kick.
That's why you love comps like this, don't you? It gives some of these lower teams a chance to play against the higher-ranked teams in all levels of football. It's terrific.
Magic of the Cup. There's a chance now for Western Suburbs. Whistle goes. Cross comes in. It's deep there on the end of it. Oh! And it's going to be a free kick against Mikach that time. Good call by the referee.
He's a bit disorganised, Mikach, but he's not being helped by the fact his defenders are not playing deep enough for him and protecting him enough when those dangerous balls are coming in. There haven't been many of them, but when they have come in, they've been completely all at sea. Yet, what Western Suburbs are doing better is that their defenders are seeing a lot more ball, but they're going back and they're helping Sarich out, who, again, dives just inside the 18-yard penalty area and makes a sort of stop, even though it was probably still a fair way away from being that dangerous in regard to scoring. Kick it high, Sarich, towards the outer side, in front of the social club rooms here at Larissa Reserves. A little bit of mizzling rain starting to make an impact here at North Sunshine. And again, North Sunshine, as they have one possession, it'll be about 70-30, I reckon, possession-wise. But the most important stat is the scoreboard, and it's 1-0 against the home team. As they go back now, and Mikak will try and bring it out towards the broadcast side. And it's taken by the skipper, Sadaku. That's Aiden Sadaku. He gets it in short. Muthari, that wasn't a very good ball. Sadaku had to work and almost had it turned over. Back now to Muthari. Muthari loses control of it. Hatsumaratis. He's got a couple of opponents around him. But again, good defence at the back. Well played, Jeka. He got in the 18-yard area, got in his face and turned it over. Gets it back to Muthari. Down the left-hand side. Too much on it for the thrusting boot of Farah. And over the sideline. But again, it looked reasonably dangerous, but they just couldn't quite finish it off. inside their attacking half. 1-0 in favour of Western Suburbs in the second half of the first half, if you know what I mean, here at North Sunshine.
Chance for Diaz to bring it back in. Asking the referee where he wants to go. He's looked to go long. Decent throw. Tipped in that time by Kovu, but the referee right in front of us says no, as Jafaraj will bring it back into play. Quickly taken. One Sadiku. So conditions changing a little bit now as Muthari plays it into Karadag. Newen overlapping. Karadag in the middle to Adovic. Jafaraj now, a bit of space here on the left-hand side. Looking to put a through ball, he does, but it's too straight. They get out of trouble here as Carrasco gets gang tackled. Jafaraj kept running on, he's trying to keep it in, but just had too much on there, and he'll be out for a goal kick. As Western Suburbs try to milk some time off the clock before the half-time whistle goes. Definitely agree with you, Danny. Possession stats, you would say North Sunshine have had more of the ball, but
monopolised.
Yeah, they can't seem to finish that final pass that they need. Sarek now to bring it in. Sends everyone upfield. Has a little bit of a stumble and sends it up forward. Free header, bouncing through. Farah brings it down. Good turn there from Adovic. Muthari out wide to Newen. Muthari again, very busy, gets shoved off the ball that time. And it'll be a free kick. Quickly taken. Rain starts to get a little bit heavier now here at Larissa Reserve. Quick touch football here. Sadiku goes out wide to Farah. The danger man looking to cut back on his right. Shouts for handball, still going forward. Referee waves him on. That looked close. That looked very close there. Quickly taken now. North Sunshine feel like they're on top now. Maybe they can pinch a late one here. Ari goes back to Sadiku. Moving it around quickly. Muthari out wide to Newen. Karadag, 2 to beat. Still going Karadag. The third joins in. Eventually cleared. It's all red shirts in the back line. And then a chance for North Sunshine to get control.
Checker. Sadiku. That's Aiden Sadiku. From Dion Sadiku to Checker. He kicks into bodies. Carrasco does well to bring that away momentarily, but taken brilliantly by our man Red. He goes out to the right-hand side. Newen's there. His pass towards the near post for him, far post for us. Again, the defence is good, and this rain is as heavy as it's been. It is pelting down now here at North Sunshine. They've got the ball over inside their defensive half, Western Suburbs, but a good pressure by North Sunshine Eagles, making it tough for them to clear that defensive half. Again, a good header. Looking to try and keep it alive, Adkovic. Now, he has a pass out wide once more. Jafaraj says, I want to get it to Farah. Could have nearly been handball against the Western Suburbs defender who went to ground as he was trying to defend. And the linesman is getting a bit of a mouthful from the coaching staff. And this is very heavy rain now as the Sadiku brothers combine. Halfway, it's 1-0 in favour of Western Suburbs. Again, the defence good from Diaz, who might have been the player that should have been handballed before. Turned over inside the attacking half by the Sunshine Eagles. They get it wide, new end. Got support from Karadaj, and now that defence have had numbers back, and they've had so much of the ball that they've had to try and clear, and they've done a good job. And they do once again. Carrasco has it, and had some Maradas, but his pass might have gone over the sideline.
Yeah, he had too many around him. It'll be a throw for North Sunshine as There's 3 minutes plus stoppage time left to go before the halftime whistle goes here at Larissa Reserve. It is Western Suburbs leading 1-0. Quickly taken. They go back to Sadaku. Switches it out wide to the right-hand side in Newen. Bit of space for North Sunshine now. Newen looks up. Nothing really on. Has Muthari. Goes wide to Karadag. Newen kept running on the end of it. Good solid defensive work here by Western Suburbs. They send it forward, but turning it over again. Rain starts to really fall heavily now. Changing conditions. Both teams need to adjust their game a little bit. There's a good run here. Karadag. Got a bit of space in front of him now. Plays it short. Lovely through ball, but Western Suburbs defending like their life depended on it now. Hatsamaradis gets gang tackled here. Has to go in circles. Farah takes that one. At the moment, they're just finding it really difficult to get out of the defensive half. Western Suburbs. Lovely through ball. Farah now trying to play in Sarakeh. Square on the edge of the box, but it was too far for Karadag. Eventually has to chase it now as Western Suburbs get out of the fence. Good tackle in the end from Newen. That one is just sliced wide. Another chance here. They go wide. Diaz. That's Carrasco. Pumps the brakes a little bit. Diaz now. In the middle of the park. Rastokic. Lost one over the top. Got to be careful here, North Sunshine. Hatsamaradis won't get there in time as Muthari cleans up. Newen sends it up forward. But giving it away cheaply here, North Sunshine. Another chance for Western Suburbs. Lofty pass over the top. Ooh, almost doing a knee there was Carrasco. Into the box. And that's going to be a goal kick as we head into the final minute of normal time here.
They're not deep enough, are they, the defence? That's been the issue for North Sunshine Eagles, and they've just been caught out. Hence why they're down 1-0. They've got a chance to recollaborate at half-time, no doubt. Some work to do. Be interesting how defensive Western Suburbs will become in the second half. They have the ball inside the defensive half now. The North Sunshine Eagles and the Twins combine from one side of the park to the other. Sadaku twins of Dion and Aiden. Dion with a through ball. Out to the right-hand side now. Here's an opportunity. Newen has got enough on it. Nearly across the 6-yard box. Past the thrusting defender's feet for Western Suburbs. And it just had too much on it before the forwards could get there to put it in the net, because there's no doubt that Sarich, the goalkeeper, Alex, was beaten as well.
There was open goals, but just no one could get on the end of it. North Sunshine pushing hard now before half-time. Cross to come. It's a deep ball in. Sarich punches it away. They get another crack at it. Jafraj whips in a cross. Easy one to take for Sarich, and he'll gobble up and take some minutes as the referee blows to half-time here at Larissa Reserve in the round 5 clash here in the Dockerty Cup. It is the away team, Western Suburbs, leading 1-0 thanks to a goal from Takazaki. And Dan, it's been a very entertaining 45 minutes, not if you're a North Sunshine fan.
Well, they've had that many opportunities, and they've been the better team, but they just haven't been finishing it in the last third. It's because Western Suburbs, to me, Alex, and you may have a better view on it, their defence has been playing deeper and supporting Sarich. Now, when the few times that they've got it on the rebound and they've managed to bring it down on the counter-attack, they've been a bit too high, the North Sunshine defenders, and then they've had to retreat. And we saw that terrific goal scored by Takasaki, and there have been a couple of other occasions where he's looked a little bit disorganised, Mikak, the goalkeeper, but that's because the defenders haven't been back to help him. But I think they've been a better side, but they're down 1-0 on the scoreboard, and at the end of the day, it's what it says on the scoreboard that they've got work to do in the second half, and I just wonder how, and you see the coaches now for the Western Suburbs, how they're going to go about the second half to maintain this lead. Well,
they've got to think about it really quickly, because they've only got a short break. We'll go to a quick break. Stay tuned. There's plenty of football still left to come right after this. Second half is almost upon us.
Let's go, John.
Any changes, guys? I'm just getting here. Just give me a minute.
Johnny! Where's Billy?
He's probably not here. Oh my God! Look at here. How are you? Good to see you, mate. What's happening? Still playing? Yeah, 15 off. Is that what you wrote? Stay back after the game. Come inside with me. You get off. 15 and 7. Yeah. 15's off, sorry.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this round 5 Dockerty Cup clash here at Larissa Reserve. It's Ali Sifkarovsky and Dan Lonergan bringing you all the live action between North Sunshine Eagles and Western Suburbs. If you just joined us, you missed an entertaining 45 minutes as the away team Western Suburbs, the State League 1 Northwest side, leading 1-0 thanks to a goal to Takazaki. 2 substitutions made by Harry Matkovic. Adam Malovic coming on and John Heron coming off with Nikita Zayakovu and Goran Petrovsky. Dan, 45 minutes away from a result, let's just hope. How do you see North Sunshine getting back in this game?
Oh, I just think that they've got to take their chances, and I think that they've rushed that last shot, and I think that their defence needs to be a little bit more organised when, on the rare occasions, Western Suburbs have got the fast break, Alex. And this is another chance here. Good defence at the back. It was sort of an accidental ricochet there by the North Sunshine Eagles as they managed to get it to Kalajag. Kalajag out to the left-hand side. Here's Farrar. Farrar was superb in the first half. He cuts it, he shoots. Couldn't take it cleanly, the goalkeeper, Sarek, but he did parry it away in front of him, which allows the defence to clear it. And now it's inside the attacking half, and they've got to push it back, and they do. North Sunshine Eagles. Working hard with Mikak. Sadaku. Down the line again. UN. Here's Red. Saka. He's under pressure. A couple of opponents around him. Back to UN again. Back to Red. He's right on the chalk there of the sideline. UN. Good deep ball. And he had to push back Starrick on that occasion. That went deep. He was right on the edge of the 6-yard box in the goal mouth. And he was very clever there in parrying that over the crossbar. And it'll be a corner kick going the way of North Sunshine Eagles. But that was probably their deepest and most dangerous attempted goal so far, Alex.
Yeah, Michael Newman that time. I'm not sure if he meant to go for a shot on goal, but either way, it's forced a save out of front of Surridge. The Western Suburbs have a man down as the medic will come out. Didn't see who went down there.
What number is
27?
Not the start that Western Suburbs wanted. Might force another change.
Going to be
Yeah,
a sub
he's
here
coming
too
off.
for
He's not
Western
looking
Suburbs.
too good. The medic has called for a change here. So that forces a swap. So Savas Salanios will come on and get a couple of minutes early on. So Harry Matkovic having to make 3 subs. And clutching his groin there. Looks like
Diaz?
Diaz, yeah.
Yeah.
Valaleos comes on.
You don't see it very often when a player gets injured. He normally gets treatment, doesn't he? He might go off the sideline for a minute, but obviously that's severe enough and they feel...
Yeah, I think that looks like a
we'll have him
hamstring.
off. Yeah.
Let's just hope it's nothing too serious as Sarakir whips in across. It's headed down. Shouts for handball. It's not the greatest of clearance. It's still in the box. Eventually they get it out. Heron shouts for handball. Also Takazaki sends it up forward, but really no one home.
It's actually Carrasco. The players come off.
Carrasco, sorry.
Yep. You're right. No, that was me. Here's Jeka. Afkovic.
Heron
Sadiku.
getting some early touches. Has had some Maratis looking for that through ball. Eventually finds Thalialios. Got to be careful here. Too many red shirts around. They get out of trouble. Good run here. Oh, it's a chance here. Comes in, has a shot. Good save that time by Mikach. So Western Suburbs fancying in themselves. They want to push on here and extend their lead. They know how dangerous North Sunshine can be as Sadiku finds Nguyen. North Sunshine now having to defend deep. Muthari.
Yes, Heron!
Good work there from Heron. Just using his body well. Chance for Acosta to bring it in. Right in front of his home bench. Short one. Who was that targeted to? They turn it over, but they win it back again. A bit of passage of play here from Rastokic. He earns a free kick down in a very dangerous position. And it's wet too, so he might look to that bit of a dip and catch out Mikac.
He's been good, Rastokic. The wall set up right on the edge of the 18-yard penalty area.
You can hear the
goalkeeper's on that left-hand side.
Yeah, he's hugging that, but the bench is telling him to have a go for us, so Rastokic might fancy himself here. We'll use the wet ground to maybe dip and slip as Rastokic lines it up. Oh, he just chips it up on a platter. Chance for Heron. Offside flag is raised. Well, he quickly took that ball, Dan, and all of a sudden the referees paused it. So Western Suburbs probably feel hard done by that one.
Just a little bit as Sunshine Eagles now have got to go. Sadaku. Thari. A couple of opponents around him. Small man among a couple of giants there. Here's Nguyen down the right-hand side, but Heron's in the road. Chested away, and there's going to be the offside rule. The linesman just put the flag up.
Handball.
Handball, was it?
Yeah,
Handball.
Yeah.
Against Western Suburbs. Gee.
Here in that time, just trying to get away with it as our man Red Saraket.
On the left-hand side, most of his teammates just inside the
Listen to
18-yard
Johnny!
penalty area. So he's going to curl it, you would think. That seems to be the plan. And hope someone can get on the end of it. It's not great. It's a low ball, and it goes past all the players intending to get involved. It was way too straight. The curl wasn't there, and it's straight into the bread basket of Sarich, the goalkeeper. 1-0 in favour of Western Suburbs. North Sunshine Eagles with some work to do.
Plenty of time left to go now as Western Suburbs push on forward with a lovely ball out wide. Alios tries to play the through ball. Chance now for Hudson Maratis. Looking to get back on his right. Good defending there by Nguyen. Hudson Maratis will get it back now. Whips in across. Headed away by Nguyen again. Thari comes away with it now. Needs to push on forward. Goes wide to Karadag. Like to flick it on. Paoloza just sends it forward, and Nguyen almost into the commentary box.
Karadag disappointed there that he didn't quite get it where he wanted to get it.
Chance for Acosta to bring it in right in front of us here. High foot that time by Hudson Maratis on Karadag. Nguyen to bring it in. No. In the middle of the park is Adovic. Sadiku. North Sunshine now trying to get something going here from the back line. Bit of space on the right hand side. They switch it back to the left hand side.
It's okay.
Good pass. Going forward now. Farah waiting for it. Eventually gets it. Lovely through ball now. Karadag waiting for it, but the pass was just the other way.
In that last pass, Alex let them down every time.
We've been saying that. Just can't get that final product going. They've shown they're very good as Sarek swings at it. Good touch there. Alios just couldn't get around Nguyen as Nguyen looks to bring it in.
So Nguyen right in front of our commentary position, almost on halfway. Alios nearly gets there. Uthari does well. North Sunshine Eagles player was dragged down. Karadag, I thought he should have nearly got a free there for North Sunshine Eagles. The two players try and hit it. Thalios of Western Suburbs and also Mithari of the Eagles. And eventually it goes off bodies of Western Suburbs inside the defensive half just for the Eagles. Almost off the hands unintentionally there of Red. He'll go back and try and get it again. Turnover. And again, good defence by Zeka to put it over the sideline as they've got it inside the attacking half. Where they want it, Western Suburbs, they leave 1-0. Saki, an outstanding goal. Costa goes back now. Heron will go even further back. It's not a great ball. And his teammate concedes ground to Sarich. And then a heading ball away once more into the middle of the park. And it will be a North Sunshine Eagles ball right at halfway. Still 1-0.
Quickly taken there by Nguyen. Wants to move things along quickly. Lofts one over the top. Saracare to target. Headed down by Leacola. Heron coming away with it. Puts it in the middle of the park now. Bit of space here for Western Suburbs. He took a heavy touch. Karadag gets back in time. Good defensive work there by Karadag. Now he's got to turn his attention to attack. Coming through was Acosta. As Saracare now tries to get past Alacoa. And free kick given. Well, don't know how much there was in that one, but the linesman that time raising his flag for a free kick as Sarah Kerr giving a
Touched him and brushed him.
brush.
Touched him and brushed him, but that was about all I thought.
Yeah, probably a bit unlucky that time for North Sunshine, but
I'm okay with freezing any sport given like that, provided they're consistent.
Yep.
Sometimes the refs and the umps, whatever the code is, whatever the sport is, aren't as consistent as they'd like to be. I know they try, and I'm not being critical of them, but just sometimes the interpretation isn't correct. Anyway, Newen didn't cost them anything. They've got possession again. In front of our commentary position. Heron gets a little header down. Goes back from Scary. Scary to Paolza, the captain of Western Suburbs, over the line again. And Newen again. 1-0 in favour of Western Suburbs. Goes down the line again. Caradag was, I thought, held on to by Costa. They're having a great battle. Felios goes over the sideline. Thought he might have nearly been free kicked. It'll go Newen's way again. Just inside the defensive half, now in the attacking half. Scary had it, lost it for Western Suburbs. Got support again. Radovic does pretty well. Had too much on it. And then he also goes down. There's a late call given. Western Suburbs free kick.
yeah, Radovic that time just going through. Stock that time as North Sunshine looked to make a sub.
Restokic, yes.
Game just starting to get a little bit spicy now.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Heron back now to Paoloza, the captain. He goes wide. Trying to keep control of it. Western Suburbs, Paoloza has to take it and put it back to the goalkeeper. Saric goes down the middle. Turnover again at halfway. Good ball, Lakovic. Down the left-hand side. Farrar, he is offside. No doubt he was offside. And he was getting in a position to lurk with intent. Once more, to me, and it's been both defensively and attacking, and I've said it all night, maybe not working hard enough when Western Suburbs get the ball defensively going back to get deep and to get deep going forward when one of the playmakers like Farrar has had it for the North Sunshine Eagles, hence why they're still down 1-0, Alex.
Yeah, Farrar a bit quiet in the second half, so they'll look to get him going. He was very exciting in the first half as Western Suburbs push forward. Some big challenges there. Heron comes away with it now. They go wide. Chance for Suburbs. Oh, it's a lovely through ball. That time Thalialos just out-muscled as Newen. Lost one over the top, but just the wrong ball as Sari comes out of his goal by a good mile and sends it out. And it will be a throw. Newen to quickly take it right in front of us here. At Larissa Reserve assesses his options. Nothing really in front. And it'll be another throw this time. Sadiku to quickly take it. He wins his ball back. Hard chase here from Takazaki. North Sunshine now deep in defence here. Bit of a trouble. So that one sliced off the boot. They get out as Sarah Kerr goes wide. Farrar waited for it.
Boys.
It's a foot race now. Farrar now got to use his pace. Good solid defensive work there from Paoloza. And it is a throw for North Sunshine.
He's a big man, isn't he, Paoloza? Came across the path of Farrar. Staved off the danger. North Sunshine win possession again. Red lobs it out to Newen. Newen on the edge of the 18-yard area. Finds Carragh. Carragh nearly has it turned over. He does well to control his footing, but Western Suburbs player went down and Heron says, well done, son. You've won us a free kick. Their defence has been terrific.
Carragh should have stayed on his feet that time.
No doubt he should have. And Takasaki has scored the goal. Goes wide now to Heron from Saric. Heron down the left-hand side. Good header, Newen. Intercepts. Oh, you can hear the bodies. They clamour into each other. That was a great contest between Acosta and Caradag. Now a through ball taken by Red. Red has got the goalkeeper to beat. Gets it across. Oh, too much on it. And Farrar was there. He was going at 100 miles an hour and he couldn't control it. The ball was there. The goalkeeper was beaten. but Farrar couldn't put on the brakes and just slow it down and put it in the back of the net. Another one goes becking for North Sunshine Eagles.
Just needed a bit of a touch there. Send that one down the road. Someone has to go get that ball, but that was a beautiful ball in from Sarah Kerr. But Farrar, as you said, Dan, just couldn't get the brakes on in time. As Sarek now sends it upfield. Good touch, Newen. Oh, good work now. They're going forward. Western Suburbs here. Had some riders, had to get offside. It's still in. Malovic keeps it in now. Crosses one on the edge of the box. No one there. North Sunshine clear. Farrar. He needs to get going again. Sends it upfield to Muthari. One back by Western Suburbs. Finds Heron. Looks to go long. Got to be careful. 2 to beat. High ball. Out wide. It's flicked on now. Western Suburbs now pushing forward. They're looking for that second goal to give him a bit of a buffer. Gets around his man. Twisting and turning. Maybe he has too many to beat. And he'll end up getting a corner for Western Suburb. A good result in the end. He has nothing in front of him. Oh, will that come back to haunt him, Dan? That miss from Farrar.
Wondered whether Red in the end could have probably scored that himself.
Yeah. Goals are open. As Rastokic now comes across. This is where North Sunshine have to be careful. They can't afford to drop their heads. They concede here. You just feel like it will be a blow. Rastokic. Cross comes in. It's high. Free header. Oh, shot. Sliced it off the boot. They clear. Karadak chasing hard. Sends it forward. Lovely ball there now. It's Sarah Kerr. He's got to go on his own. Still going Sarah Kerr. Looking to shoot. Gets around his man. Still going. He shoots. Oh, good save by Sarek. Not out of trouble yet.
He's beaten the defenders, but Sarek has been terrific.
2 to beat. Play on, says the referee. North Sunshine now just chasing hard. It's Karadag. Oh, Frano Sarek is out. And that's just pointing to the penalty spot. It was a silly challenge from Frano Sarek. And they've earned themselves a penalty now.
It was there, wasn't it? Absolutely there.
Good call by the referee. And now's a chance for North Sunshine to get on equal terms. But Farrar that time.
I think Sarek realised that he had to go for it.
Yep.
He knew that if he didn't go for it,
He's in trouble.
it was going to be a goal anyway.
Yep.
And he knew that if he went for it, it was a very good chance it was going to be a penalty.
Yep.
So he's either...
A hero or a villain.
Yeah, correct. Betwixt and between.
It's a big moment now. It is Red Sarek to step up. It was his run that started it off. And now tasked with getting North Sunshine back on equal terms. Sarek, can he pull off a miracle save here? Crowd waits with anticipation as Sarek steps up. Hush goes over Larissa Reserve. Whistle goes. Slow run up. If it goes any slower, shoots, puts it past Sarek and makes it 1-1. Red Sarek.
You can just see the bench, they're not clapping. You can just see the collective size of the coaching staff. I was just watching them as well as obviously Red put the ball into the left-hand corner of the net then, Alex. But, gee, they know how important that goal was.
North Sunshine look to make a trio of subs as number 17, Liam Bryan, comes on. Number 22, Ryan Gomez. And number 15 is Hayato Nishinuri. Coming off is number 3. Number Adam Adovic coming off. Daniel Jaffarai also coming off. And Muthari also coming off. So North Sunshine making a trio of subs, looking to push on from here. Well, one apiece, plenty of time left for either of these sides to take it out. Or will we go to the dreaded extra time and then into the dreaded penalties?
We'll need another 4 layers of clothing on, I think, Alex. It's getting pretty cold.
Let's hope there's a winner in the next 20-odd minutes as North Sunshine now are back on equal terms. Two to beat. Good work here. Challenge came through by Brian. Nishinobu now, the sub coming on, trying to get involved in the game.
Brian's had some touches already. Has another one here.
Saraket,
Yep.
geez, gets out of a really tight spot at times as Newen looks to bring it in. Quick throw. Suburbs come away with it now. They go forward. Too many to beat. Good work there from Nishinobu. And it'll be a throw.
Straight away, these subs have already had a bit more vim and vitality, haven't they? Nishinobu and Bryant getting involved in it. The header. Costa comes down now in the direction of Red to the heart of the 18-yard area. But good defence by the Western Suburbs team. They put it over the sideline. 1-0. They've got to win it again. Sakar's been superb, Red Sakar, but on that occasion he couldn't control it. Sadaku does well, gets it wide. Again, Farah got it inside the 18-yard area. Good defence at the back. Paoloza out wide again. Farah. Brian liked him since coming on. And now a chance for Dion Sadaku. He couldn't quite find his teammate. Turned over at the back. And now they're on the move. Suburbs, Scary, under pressure. Had to U-turn as he had an opponent bearing down. Gets it back inside the attacking half. Paoloza again will drive it long. Again, the defence pretty good for North Sunshine Eagles. And they're happy to concede some territory back to Mikak, who's had a pretty quiet time of it this half after being pretty busy in the first half. Alex?
Yes, indeed. As North Sunshine now get back on equal terms. Now they've got to go push on forward. Karadag, got to be careful here. Bryant plays it in short. Subs are making an impact already as spark North Sunshine into gear now. Farah. Offside flag is raised.
Yep.
They just can't time that offside at the moment. They have a couple of bites of the cherry as Western Suburbs look to make a change here.
It's going to be another sub for Western Suburbs.
And what a sub this is, Peter Skapetis.
Yes.
Can he bring it home for Western Suburbs? The danger man. Sarek sends it forward. Finds Nishinobu. Bryant. Yeka. They go wide. Good movement here from North Sunshine. Farah, he gets a through ball here. He's onside this time. Looks up, whips in across, headed away by Heron. High ball. Got up high that time. Western Suburbs now pushing forward here. They're outnumbered. Ball over the top to Malovic. He goes wide again, but it was just too wide. And it's a wasted opportunity. As Western Suburbs now will look to make a change.
They've had trouble stringing the passes together, haven't they?
Yeah.
When they've gone forward, Western Suburbs, a bit like North Sunshine.
Looks like Rastokic might be coming off.
See the right man to come off. He's been terrific.
He's been really good as Peter Skapetis comes on and Damien Rastokic gets a well-earned rest. So the danger man, Skapetis, can he bring it home for Western Suburbs? Just under 20 minutes left to go here. Larissa reserve it. He's one apiece. Free kick given away. Going to be a nervy 20 minutes here. As Mikac in the middle. Finds Bryant. Goes wide to Newen. Lost one down the line. Headed away that time by Acosta. Newen wants to quickly get it going. Finds Bryant. Whips in across, looking for Farah. Brings it down nicely to the danger man, Saraket. Karadag. Oh, Farah made the run down the line.
He did. He just couldn't control it, could he, Karadag? So, 1-1. Could we have extra time and then could we have a shootout? I hope we have a shootout. I'm sure the supporters of these two teams hope we don't. Cleared at the back again by North Sunshine Eagles, just monopolising possession. Loving ball, great effort by Sarek to just get in front of Red on that occasion and just foot it away, giving Western Suburbs a chance. A long
here.
high ball, yep.
Oh.
And he had come forward, he had to go back and try and control it, and control the trajectory and keep an eye on it. Mikak, which he did, luckily it was off line too. And now they're in defence on the 18-yard area. And Hatzi Maradas puts a little bit of pressure on Sadaku. They get it wide now. Nguyen going down the broadcast side. Heron's at the back. Gets a left footer to clear again for Western Suburbs inside the attacking half. Bryant, who's been good since coming on. Gets it down that left-hand side. They have it in the middle of the park again. Under some pressure, Jekka, Nguyen, Jekka again. Hiroshui does well, wins it, loses it, gets it back again, nice little ball, he may get it for a third time, he shoots! And it's been stopped, I think, or did it take the crossbar?
It sailed over the bar there from Nishinoe.
Yep.
Got underneath it, a good run there, linking up nicely with Saraket. And Western Suburbs need to be careful. The subs have made an impact.
Yeah, Hishinui's been terrific, hasn't he, since coming on, and so has Bryant.
So under 15 minutes left to go here in normal time. Will we see extra time here? Sarek swings at it. Nguyen got up high. Saraket 2 to beat. Goes over the line. It'll be a throw for Western Suburbs as Acosta to bring it in. Quickly taken.
Oh.
Nguyen came in there. Hot ball. Chance now as they push on forward. Farah looks to cut in. Tries to look for Karadag. And he puts it away. Yusuf Karadag makes it 2-1. And he gives North Sunshine the lead. Good finish in the end from Yusuf Karadag there, Dan.
And that was set up by Ryan Gomes, the other sub, who's been playing well in a left-back position. Alexon's coming on, and we've spoken about Nirashuri, and we've also spoken about Bryant, and they've just given them a little bit more run. Not saying that the three players that went off were struggling, but they were very good substitutions. So now they're under the pump, Western Suburbs. They've got to find a way to win it, or at least level it, and then take it to extra time. The North Sunshine Eagles 2-1. Karadak finally getting reward for effort. He's played a pretty good game, but they've got control again as they bring it in front of the social club rooms. Turned over. Under some pressure, Western Suburbs. There's been a lot of 2-on-1 against battles today, favouring North Sunshine Eagles, and I think they've been the much better side. But full credit to Western Suburbs for scoring early and putting North Sunshine under pressure. But they've found a way. The penalty obviously helped, and then that great goal by Karadak. Terrific finish. 2-1, and North Sunshine get their numbers back. They've been a bit more organised in defence in the second half, dropping numbers back. I thought their defenders, who were good, were a bit high in the first half, as we've touched on a few times.
Will we see a flurry of finishing here, as that one doesn't have enough legs, as Farah comes away for now. North Sunshine feel like they can really push on for a third. He puts on the jet. It's going to be a foot race, but Diaz gets there first. Looks for the line. Karadag cuts it off. Good challenge. Skapetis. Western Suburbs now have to come up with a plan to get back on equal terms. Heron, bit of space in front of him now. Pushing forward. Gotta be careful here, they don't turn it over. Heron looking for the diving ball down the line, but headed away by Newen. You should know who's been good since coming on. Takes a bit of a tumble there, bit unlucky. Newen recovers. Chance again. Oh, it's too slow to the ball. Hudson Maratis now. Looks for the line. Ignores. Cuts back to Heron. Bit of a mix up there between Takazaki and Skapetis as Mikak sends it forward. High ball. Heron's got to be careful here. Oh, he's played it back to Loza. And North Sunshine now just have a bit of a spring in their step. It's going to be a substitution. 53, Denzel Stainwall. Come on, coming off is number 19 in Cameron Scary. So North Sunshine now hold the cards to take the game. Sarah Kerr's been good, Newen. Gets cleaned up in a challenge that time, Costa. And they'll milk a bit of time off the clock here.
Completely dominated the second half. Got reward for effort, as we mentioned. And it's been a good performance by North Sunshine. They played some good football in the first half. They just couldn't finish it with that last pass. So Sirach, Red Sirach, will get that free kick. And he'll maybe aim for the left-hand side. Again, he had a similar free kick earlier in this half where the players were all positioned on the edge of the 18-yard area. They had a bit too much on it, but at the back, chance for Carrag again. And it's across the face. I thought it was going to sail over the byline. And even Sirach thought the same thing, and he was under pressure. He realised he had to get the ball. It's very close to the sideline. And it eventually goes over the line, and it will be a North Sunshine ball again. New end to take it. Adjacent to the 18-yard penalty area. Getting a foot out of Acosta. And another one to try and clear, but it's all red shirts. Every single one of their players inside the attacking half, other than the goalkeeper, of course, in Mikak. Farah now. Through ball's a good one. Nishashui looking to beat a couple of opponents. kicks into bodies, ricochets away, he has another go at it. Throws the boot at it and misses to the right-hand side.
Tried to cut back on his left that time, but they blocked his view. His right foot sailed wide as Western Suburbs now have less than 10 minutes to try to get back on equal terms. They're forced it into extra time here. North Sunshine now are in the box seat. They've got to keep their composure.
Winner will play Avondale, of course.
What a game that's going to be against the champions as Newen wins the header. Nishino's been really good since coming on. Brian looks for the ball down the line, cut off by Heron. Acosta. Western Suburbs now have to send everything forward. Go wide, looking for the header. Good work there as Karadag just loses the ball. Referee waves them on. They go back to Mikac. Finds Jeka. Quick football here from North Sunshine. They swing it wide, but Acosta gets in the way. Got to extend it forward. Skapetis brings it down. I think he was looking for the soft touch, but wasn't there. Brian sends it out wide. It's a foot race now. Farah. Looks to cross it. Dummied it nicely. Still going forward. Edge of the box. Finds Nishinoe. Sarah Kerr. They're holding on for dear life here. Bobbles it up. Good shot, but saved by Sarik. Falls into the hands of Sadiku. Lovely ball, but the offside flag is raised. That was close.
I thought he was adjacent to the defender in that 18-yard area. Again, I didn't think there was much in it, but I mean, the Lions person knows he's right there, but marginal, wasn't it?
Very, very close.
Well, caught by the Lions person.
Very tight as they swing it wide. It's flicked on. Skapetis was just out of shape. Finds Jeka. Gives away a free kick.
Professional free, I think.
Tell Tatsu Denzel fucking push in. Why are they fucking sitting off like no one?
It's been a very entertaining game, and it's dwindling down now. North Sunshine just got to be smart with every possession here.
Mikak.
Down.
Sadiku. Newen down the right-hand side. Oh, it's been missed by Costa. Here's Red across the face, and again he's on the move, but too quick, and it couldn't control the momentum as it virtually rolled onto his foot on the full for Ferrari. He's put it over the crossbar again.
Another chance.
Beautiful cross though.
Yep, for Sarah Kerr, just causing havoc for Western Suburbs. Farah, you feel like if he put his chances away, could have had a hat-trick by now.
Both sides, Farah and Sarah Kerr, have just caused problems for the Western Suburbs defence, especially in the second half. We know Farah was very good in the first half, and Sarah Kerr's worked his way into the game. Karadag down to Sarah Kerr. Karadag on the move again. He's already scored once. He's brought down on the edge of the 18-yard area. Good defence by Western Suburbs and over the sideline.
Chance now for North Sunshine to bring it home here. You feel like another goal, and that's all she wrote. Just under 6 minutes to go. Last stoppage time. Is there another goal here? You feel like North Sunshine could easily get another one. It's Brian. Oh, he's given away now. This is dangerous as they send it forward, but Samradis just doesn't have any legs left in him. Newen comes away with it. He looks up, swings at it. And not enough pace on that one to get it to Farah. Suburbs just have to go out on all attack here. Yeah, wide to Acosta. Good touch in, but good work from Nishino. Sends it upfield. Sarah Kerr, the danger man. He's got half the back line to beat. Lovely work. He gets around Acosta. Acosta went diving. Chance now for a throw. Newen will be happy to take his time.
He's very clever and quick, isn't he, Sarah Kerr? Because he
just
pushed it in front of him, and then he thought, well, I'll go again. But Acosta was good enough to saved the day. So Newen, this is Shuey, and it goes over the sideline before Saracare can get there. Once more, Costa working hard for Western Suburbs. Down 2-1. They led 1-0 at half-time. It's been the second half of Saracare. He's got it again. Looks to shoot. And it was rolling and rolling and rolling. It was interesting there from... Obviously, he's a lot closer to it than us. Savage, the goalkeeper, did not move at all then, Alex. And it looked like it was a bit closer. Anyway, from my vantage point, to the net than obviously Savage thought it was, because he really didn't react to that as it rolled past him, I thought, pretty dangerously. Anyway, there was a bit of a ricochet off the defenders for the Western Suburbs, so another corner kick for North Sunshine Eagles at their home ground. Larissa Reserve as they look to move into the quarterfinals of this competition against the champs in the Premier League of last year in Avondale, who were outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Looping ball to the edge of the 18-yard area. Attempted header by Newen. Didn't get enough on it. And defence at the back now. Looking to clear it. Here's Heron. He's got it inside the 18-yard area. Long ball. They've got to go now. Hatzimaradis. Can he beat a couple? He can. But once more it goes over the sideline. But luckily for Western Suburbs, the last touch was from the North Sunshine Eagles. We've got the ball in front of their social club rooms. Brian got it down. They push it forward again. Red, he's got 2 or 3 to beat. He shoots hard, but a magnificent save. It controlled the left side there, and he's put it over the byline, the goalkeeper in Sarich. That was hit with brute force, but a magnificent save. Great reaction. He almost could have had his head taken off and had his nose broken, but put those big gloves in front of his face then, Sarich, and puts it over the byline and saves what would have been the winner. Still 2-1 in favour of North Sunshine Eagles.
Chance for the Eagles now as they push on here. And it'll be a free kick going Western Suburbs way as we're pushing on to the 89th minute now. It's all or nothing for Western Suburbs. They need to go forward at every chance they get. The Eagles have to get numbers behind the ball. Headed away by Brian. Sent forward. Plenty of red shirts around. Needs to concede a bit of ground. Look here. Lovely ball down the line now for Afra. Will he get there in time? He does. He keeps it in. This time slows down. He turned it over very cheaply here.
He did.
Lovely work, but there's plenty of red shirts around as Brian gets in the way as we head into the 89th minute now. As a fourth official will surely put up
4 minutes.
4 minutes. So Western Suburbs have 4 minutes to salvage something here.
How are your feet?
Wet.
Cold?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're hoping there's Heron now. Sends it wide to Acosta. Tried to back heel, but Newell cut it off. Good work there from Karadag. He's got 3 to beat, still going Karadag. Eventually gets bumped off the ball. Acosta wanting to get the ball going, quickly goes back to Heron. Now we're into stoppage time as Heron sends it forward. Lovely ball over the top. Hatzimaradis gets there. He has to get past Newen. But there to clean up is Sadiku.
It's a free.
Hatzimaradis gives away a free kick. And that might be, you feel like they've run out of ideas here, Dan, and it's just fortunate that they couldn't put away their chances in the first half.
Well, I think they've been out of play. I know that's a harsh call when the scoreline's only 2-1. But North Sunshine have been the better team. We just felt that early days they weren't finishing off their good work in the midfield, and the defence could have been a bit deeper. And that's why that goal was scored and a couple of others almost. But in the second half they've dominated. And this is Shuey again. He gets a little lobbing ball. But again, Loza's there at the back and he nods it down. Turned over nicely though by the North Sunshine Eagles. Caradag does well. Now to Brian. Jecker got involved too. Out now to Gomez. Gomez under some pressure. Little pass, Ben Goodson's coming on. All three of the subs, as we mentioned, have been great. Jecker switching from one side of the park to the other. Niashuri does well from the pass that he received from Ewan, and then back into the middle of the pitch inside the attacking half. And Jecker involved. Turnover against North Sunshine Eagles. Under pressure. And now Western Suburbs maybe one last chance. Sataku missed it as he tried to thrust his boot at it. It was Dion Sataku. Luckily they cleared it. Nishishui's got it now. Under pressure from Takasaki, the goal scorer for Western Suburbs. Oh, that could nearly be a penalty inside the 18-yard area. Caradag was put down, I thought. The ref said legally, and then a player has been held on to by Nishishui, and it's going to be a Western Suburbs ball, maybe their last chance.
They want to quickly move it along, but the referee, as Caradag has gone down, that strong challenge by Paoloza in the end, and Caradag now waiting to receive some treatment. Medics have not even looking at him now. They eventually get called over.
Malovic was going to take the free.
Sarek now. Really, this is minute 90 seconds left to go here for Western Suburbs. He has to come off.
That's right, but why then?
It was a fair challenge, I guess. I think it was a very good challenge. Clean challenge.
Right, okay.
As Rowdy Oyeri looks to come on. As Caradag, his evening is done. He's got that second goal for him. North Sunshine arguing where the ball should be placed, but linesman is getting things under control. As is the last roll of the dice here. Feel like about a minute left. Sarek now just has to get it into the box. Oh, it's taken a deflection. Can they get another chance here? Brian now running hard. He's got 3 to beat. Still going, Brian now. Still going, gets bustled off the ball. It's going to be a throw for Western Suburbs. The bench is going.
Mad.
They feel like there's probably about 30 seconds left. They go long throw. Heron gets in the way. They've just got to send it forward. They do have some Marathis now. Could this be the moment? He swings at it. It takes a deflection. Nishinobu now just got to go forward here. Send it as far as he can. Farah. Brian eventually does. Goes wide. Saraker's onside here now.
Brilliant.
Can
Here
they
he
wrap
goes.
it up? Nishinobu waiting for it. Oh, he's gone wide. It was on a platter. And Nishinobu just had it directed towards goal.
Should have done better. Just didn't have the body
Just
straightening towards the goal,
wasn't
did he?
there.
Yeah.
As Western Suburbs through Skapetis lost one over the top. It's Hatsamaratis. Offside flag is raised. Well, the Western Suburbs bench is filthy with it. And you feel like that will be enough here, Dan. And North Sunshine will move to round 6 now and face the champions.
Would he have been back at some Marathis if it wasn't offside?
I would have backed him, yeah.
Yeah.
I would
I
have
would
backed
have
him.
too. So, virtually the last throws of this now.
As he sends it forward, Mikac. Saraker. The home fans want the full-time whistle here. Ref has a look at the clock. It is a big come-from-behind victory here for North Sunshine.
quite a good crowd here too for a Tuesday night, school night, cold night, wet night, but a good night for North Sunshine Eagles. And again, the ball goes over the sideline. There it is! And North Sunshine have found a way.
And North Sunshine Eagles take out this Dockerty Cup clash 2-1 in the end against Western Suburbs. And then in the end, they just had far too much for Western Suburbs, and they probably, you feel like, should have been at least 4 or 5 goals ahead.
Oh, I think they were the better side. They just, to me, didn't finish it off, as I mentioned a few times in that first half, with the last ball inside the 18-yard area. And I thought the defence of Western Suburbs was pretty good. I thought the goalkeeping of Sarich was excellent. And I thought that the goalkeeping and, well, not so much Meekak, but it was the defenders around him weren't organised enough on the few occasions that Western Suburbs went forward. Hence why they scored that goal. But the second half, they cleaned that up. They continued to dominate. Saracare got right into the game. Farrar, well, he was a bit quiet early stages, second half. Brilliant in the first half. And they were probably two of the main reasons why the North Sunshine Eagles were able to win. The Twins were very good down back as well, the Sedaku Twins, for North Sunshine Eagles. But a very good performance, and they march on and get Avondale. Will it be here or there?
Time we will find out shortly. Stay tuned to the Football Victoria socials. But I think it was those substitutions, those 3 subs that made a difference in the end for North Sunshine. They just gave them that extra bit of energy, and in the end they were far too good for Western Suburbs. Well, their cup run ends here tonight, and North Sunshine look forward to Avondale in the round 6 clash. We're going to thank you all for tuning in. On behalf of the team, myself, Alex Sivkowski and Dan Olligan, we appreciate you all watching, and we'll see you around the grounds.
Absolutely.
Enjoyed it, mate. Thanks so much.
You too.